All right. Don't know what that was, but welcome back, everybody, to episode 34. We are. All right. Never mind. That threw me off. That just really
Oh,
threw me off
sorry,
there,
dude.
man.
Oh my
No, you're
god.
good. You're good. All right, everybody. Welcome back. Oh, and he does it again. And I'm not gonna cut this out. Okay. This rough start is because of this guy right here doing whatever the heck that was. It just really threw me off.
Just
Welcome back to DubKast episode 34. We appreciate all of you for joining us for yet again another episode. We apologize. Last week we did not post an episode. 4th of July was crazy. A lot of stuff going on. We weren't able to record. And of course, Jeremy was in Disneyland. So we're excited to hear more about that
oh
and
yeah.
find out about the fun festivities that you were able to indulge in. And more importantly, I would like to reiterate some of the stuff that you've told me about. I mean, this dude did get bullied by Kylo Ren and his clone troopers, and I just think that that's super important for all of you to know. But so, how was it, man? How did you enjoy it? I mean, I know that this is something as one of your close friends. I know that this is a recurring theme for you and your family. You guys try to get out to Disney World, Disneyland, ever so often. So I'm sure every experience for you is different in the sort, but it's kind of
Yeah.
like coming home again, sort of thing.
Yeah, this time we switched it up and went to Disneyland, but it was still just hype. I mean, I copped so much Star Wars stuff. We even stopped by Universal Studios and hit up Harry Potter. I mean, we went all out for the nerdy side.
Oh yeah, but you got to, man. You got to. Like for like Disney World, Disneyland, I just feel as though like Harry Potter and Star Wars have got to be like go-tos. Like so those are two like goated franchises.
Oh yeah.
I mean, whenever you got that many movies in your franchise and it just blows up like that, it's bound to attract a crowd and two of the biggest. So I'm like super excited to plan a trip to go there, whether it be in a couple years or whenever. Like I just can't wait to see what it would be like to see like replicas of those places that you see in the movies in person.
Oh yeah, they
So
go all out, bro.
yeah, so you were telling me that there's like a train, like the actual train station, right? Or at least a
Yeah.
train that takes you to the.
So the one in Florida, which is not the one that we just went to recently,
Mhm.
for in Universal Studios, so it's different than Disney, is the
Okay.
Harry Potter area. And so they have two parks at Universal, and one's like Island of Adventure, and the other one's like the Hollywood scene where
Mhm.
all the shows are. So an Island of Adventure, they have like Hogwarts and the town underneath it. Everything's covered in snow. It's real cool. Well, you can hop on like a Harry Potter themed train and it takes you to the other park and it turns into Diagon Alley.
That's so sick. So did you get some wands?
Oh yeah, I got too many. I got four wands.
Four wands? This man's stocked up, y'all.
I did. Yes. Well, so we let the hat pick all of ours. So that's me, my wife, and two kids.
So what's that
And
like? Is that like you get obviously you're gonna have to get in the line, but is it like the
yeah,
movies where you're in the, you know?
yeah, yeah. I mean, they set it up. It's a whole experience, man.
Mm,
Like you walk into a Stark room, and next thing you know, like the wand master goes through and she's like testing everyone's magic, like their natural ability and what wand fits to them.
mm.
And I don't know why, but me and my son both got evil wands.
Evil ones.
Yeah. So like Ben, he got I can't remember a dude's name for the life of me, but Draco Malfoy's dad, who is like crazy about snakes,
Mm-hmm.
he got the snake wand. And I mean, this thing is sick. It has like a skeleton that's in a casket looking deal that is a snake itself into a wand. And then both my daughter and wife,
Lucius.
Lucius. There you go.
Lucius Malfoy. God, that was bugging me too. I even was talking to my wife about that, and even she couldn't remember. And she just recently rewatched the entire series. She's like, "Yeah, what is his name?"
There's too many names to remember, like all of them, unless you're a diehard fan of that person.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, and then Paige and Ariel, I mean, they got hooked up. You know, they got like Hermione, and Paige got like a special one. It's the teacher who's the witch who turns into the cat in like the first movie.
Right. Yeah.
I can't remember her name either, but a really cool, like, wand.
Mm-hmm. And of course, something that not everybody would probably go for, but is like a cool look.
Well, and that's what's kind of cool about it, because you can either let the selector choose, or you can just go in there and be like, no, I want Harry's wand. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So that's pretty cool. But I've already got the one that I wanted when the first time I went. So this time I just went totally random.
Oh, what'd you get the first time?
So the first time I went and picked for Sirius Blacks.
Oh yeah, that's definitely a sick choice. Because I don't really know what other, besides like the obvious ones, what other like low key person that would be cool to get that you wouldn't like Lucius Malfoy would be like a dope one, because it's like one that maybe not everybody would think of. But
yeah,
I was trying to think of, well, does what's his name, Hagrid, does he have one? I can't remember if he. I'm not as big into Harry Potter, and I can't remember if Hagrid had a wand.
I don't know. I don't think so. Or else if he does, he like hardly ever whips it out. I don't know. That'd be for a hardcore Harry Potter fan, but still a great experience. And of course, your boy got the Elder Wand.
Yeah, it says that he has he does have a wand.
Yeah.
Oh,
this is like a Beastmaster.
His was the his was like the umbrella.
Oh, that's right. It was like a whole ass like cane and everything. Yeah, I'm just getting that's like a rocket launcher one.
Dual purpose. This man's like, rainy days he's covered, and then other times
just tase the shit out of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I got the most powerful wand out of the group, and I was pretty proud of that. When she handed me the wand, she's like, I sense a really strong power from this one. And I popped that thing open, and then bam, is the man who shall not be named.
Only you.
The boy who lived has come to die.
I still like to this day, like his little like,
dude, I know,
like when they're like dueling, like the way he's like, oh,
no nose having ass. Yeah, like you can just see his whole facial
expression. Isn't it interesting that to be a villain, you just basically you can't have a nose? Think about all the Star Wars, man didn't have a nose.
Who didn't have a nose?
The what was his name? God. Is it Snoke?
Oh yeah, Snoke.
Snoke didn't have a nose.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's true. I'm trying to picture if there's even like a little bump, but I don't even think so.
I don't think so. I have his bobblehead, and it's like kind of
just two holes.
Yeah. I seen like a meme of that. I can't remember who some of the other.
Is his bobblehead like getting cut in half?
No,
because I wanted to see him. Okay, so it's not like him as a Dark Lord; it's him as a Supreme Leader.
Yeah, but yeah. So you got a sick wand, obviously. What shall not be named?
Yeah. Should I go whip it out? Should I whip it out for the podcast?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead,
dude. Just don't look at my back, because I guess I'm literally walking away.
Let's see how dummy thick he is, guys.
You're about to see a lunch lady special.
Woo! Woo! Man, you don't see that every day. That is good looking. I tell you what, a hairnet and just a solid serving spoon get you going. Yeah, I really want to go to Disney World for sure. And I know from conversations with my wife that Harry Potter is definitely going to be a must. But I can't wait for you guys to hear this man's story.
I got all four.
All right.
So, starting with, nope, that's mine. We're going to say that for last. There we go. So, here is Ariel's wand.
Okay. Sick.
I mean, these things are like,
Yeah, they're
heavy duty.
yeah, I felt them, and they're definitely like, well, good quality.
Yeah, that's what's kind of cool about it all.
Mhm.
Here is my wife's very elegant, beautiful, powerful.
Mhm.
Oh god,
Good. They're both good. You know, the girls got the good ones, and
kind of
boys
lame.
boys were evil.
Yeah, and
Awesome.
this is Ben's, man. Like this one's like just beyond sick.
Yeah, that's so sick. So sick.
Like that's I want to bet that that's like the snake from like the first movie. What is that? Chamber of Secrets.
Yeah.
So just beyond sick. And then mine, dude, when she handed mine, like she must have just seen my look. I was just like, bro, I'm on a streak. When it comes to bad guy stuff, I'm always getting hooked up. There it is.
Look
Bro.
at that. That's so sick.
And the cool thing is like when they give you these wands, you can interact in the park. Like you can flick it at like doors and stuff, and doors will open up, or like
that's dope.
Ben. Now look at the size of Ben's compared to mine.
That's crazy. And they make sure they're all to spec too, which is pretty dope.
Yeah. Oh, no, dude. It's an awesome experience.
So you also had a pretty awesome experience with Star Wars as well. So far as I've heard.
Yeah. Well, so as soon as we got into the Star Wars area, the first thing that caught my eye, because we went through like the Batu Market, which is like from the not the first Star Wars, but the sequel trilogy, so Rey's trilogy.
Mm-hmm.
And so we went through the market, and man, they have this thing set up like a junkyard. Like you almost have to dig through to get the good stuff, which is really cool.
That's cool. Yeah.
Yeah, and they have like stormtroopers patrolling and stuff. And like if you get some, like I saw someone dig out a kyber crystal to buy. When the stormtroopers came rolling through, the dude like grabbed it out of their hand, started stashing it down.
And I love that they play along.
Yeah, it's amazing. But no, I found a cloak from the Clone Wars.
Mm-hmm.
And the guy was like, that's a ancient find. You should sport that. Oh, dude, I threw that thing on and I wore it the entire time I was in that area. But beautiful setting.
Any fun encounters with that?
Oh yeah. When we were in line to build our lightsabers, like they put you in this little area. I was wearing my cloak, hood, and everything, and I heard some ruckus going on behind me. And I see Paige whip out her phone and start recording me, and I was like, all right, what's going on? And no joke, I had Kylo Ren, like a 7-foot dude, just like beating me down with his eyes.
Yeah.
And what did he say? I had Paige show me the video. Maybe we can post it on here somehow. But literally, he was right behind me. He said, I will destroy the rebellion, even if I have to destroy you.
Yeah.
And like
didn't he? I think when you told me too, you said he like was like, "What are you hiding under that cloak?"
yeah, yeah, and like just trying to intimidate me. I just turned around and looked at him, and then turned back around.
Like, oh God, that dude's tall.
Well, right, because like initially you're like, man, like this is just all fake nerdy stuff. I'm not, I'm just gonna act out. No, like when you're in that scenery and like your brain's soaking in, you've been there for an hour or two, like dead ass, you think you're part of that community. That's how
Yeah.
well it is. So when that dude, like, and I mean, he's on you, like, no joke. I'll have to show you the video. He's like 7 foot.
Yeah.
It's like I'm just like,
I'm glad that Paige
hey.
recorded that.
Yeah, like, you can just see the fear in my eyes. I even have the picture from Disney World when I did the character meet with him. You can still see the fear in my eyes.
Mm.
And then I got surrounded by the clone troopers. She didn't catch that part, but they said if there was a Last Jedi, it sure wouldn't be you.
Oh no! Straight dissed you. You're just like, oh.
Well, I don't want to be.
You didn't even have your lightsaber at that point, so you couldn't even defend yourself. You're just like,
I know. Well, could you imagine what it would be like if I could have just like pulled out a red saber? What they would have done?
Oh, that would have been cool too, because like to throw them off, and you could have like probably played with it and been like, "How dare you not recognize me?" And then like, oh, shit, I'm part of you, dog.
Yeah.
Respect.
That would be. I wish I would have had it. I had already bought my one of my lightsabers, but I had it stored at another shop, so I didn't have to carry it around. But like at that point, I really wish I would have just had it.
Yeah. So what'd you end up picking for your lightsaber this go around? Because the first time, I remember you telling me, who'd you get the first time? Oh yeah, Kylo Ren.
Yeah,
the guy that you idolized ended up coming and like disrespecting you.
dude. Every time I can meet that guy, he just disrespects me. And it's just like, oh, he's so cool. Yeah, he's a nice guy, I swear. No, this time I actually, I don't know if I'm satisfied with my choice, because I was holding Darth Vader's saber in my hand, and I was like, I could just have my favorite right now, and just be done with it. But I went for the rare one that she said cycles in and out. They don't always have it, and I got Count Dooku's blade.
Oh, that's pretty sick, though. I mean, especially if it's like more rare, you're always gonna have Darth Vader.
I guess that's true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like everybody's gonna want Darth Vader. You might as well just get it while you can, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Or get the rare ones while you can, because Darth Vader is always going to be available.
Right.
I know that for me, when I go, I really want to get Darth Maul. I think that's probably what my first one will be. And then after that, I don't know. It's kind of up in the air. I feel like there's a couple of people that would probably be sick to have, but Darth Vader is one of those ones that down the road, like it's just cool to have because it's so iconic.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know it when you see it.
Right.
As you can, if you guys don't know what it looks like, it's literally like right behind him as well in that picture. It's like,
oh yeah, it literally is.
Yeah. Yeah. So
well, they also had like Cal Kestis's blade.
And
I was just talking to the dude at the counter. I was like, this is so cool that you guys have a lightsaber from a video game.
Yeah. What did they say anything about that?
No, they're in character. So they're like, what's a video game? And I was just like,
please talk to me about it.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of which, I don't even know. I think I mentioned it, but I did beat Fallen Order, and man, what a game. That was so good. I was super excited to beat that, and I'm super excited for the newest game to come out. But that's another one that would be really hard, because I think I would really enjoy getting Cal Kestis's blade. The only thing that I don't like about it is that it's kind of like destroyed on the bottom, but then again, it kind of adds to its eclectic look, I guess.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's his official blade. You know what I mean?
Because it's really his blade because he got into an altercation and got it busted.
Yeah.
It's like, man, just let me see what it looked like before it got busted.
Yeah. Yeah.
This man was at a repair table for how many times in the game, and he never fixed the bottom hilt.
Yeah. Oh man. And speaking of repairing and building, after I bought my legacy blade, I went in and every single person in my family built a lightsaber.
That's pretty dope. And they have like, do they have quite a few options on building?
Yeah, so they had four main choices, right? And then out of each one of those, they have two different routes you can go, and you can mix and match the parts.
Mm.
So everyone except for me and my son are like the exact same apparently. Because everyone was like, "Oh, we want peace and nature, and then like balance and I don't even know some other lame ass shit."
Mm.
I went up there and I was like, "No, I want power and control." That's
All
exactly
right this way, sir.
yeah. Well, and they separate you too, because they're doing a whole show, so they're like, people as strong as Yoda and strong as Obi-Wan Kenobi, and then if you pick the red, they start bringing up like as powerful as Lord Vader.
Yeah.
But they're like, but you use your power for good, maybe.
Yeah. See,
Like,
Yoda's
nah.
would be another. I got him right here. You probably can't tell, but he's another one that would be a cool blade to probably have.
They didn't even have that. They didn't have Obi-Wan Kenobi's. Like, I bet you those are kind of like the cycles. You know what I mean? So when I was there,
it'd be cool. Do they have like I'm sure they do, but like replicas of like Han Solo's gun or something like that? That would be kind of cool. Of course, I don't know. They might be like, "Oh, we don't sell guns." I guess.
Yeah,
His little blaster that he's always carrying around.
I don't know. I mean, those stormtroopers are carrying around blasters, and there's one of them like just swinging the gravity hammer as he's walking through crowds.
Yeah, it'd be sick.
Man, such a cool experience, man. And even when we got out of there and went into like the Marvel area, like seeing all the Avengers, I got to meet like Loki and Thor. Spider-Man came out when I was there, but I'm not a Spider-Man fan.
Yeah, just despite you just just played Spider-Man.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, excellent game too.
Yeah, segueing into kind of some of that, dude. I mean, what all have you been playing recently?
Well, so when we got back from vacation, I actually got the premium for PlayStation Plus, which
Yeah,
is the most expensive, but you get like all the games and all the classic games.
and did you think it was worth it or?
Well, we'll have to see. I got it so I could play the classic games, but to be honest, nostalgia doesn't last too long with me. And you can buy the mid tier and be able to play all the brand new games. And that was like my main goal. But my wife, she loves playing like the old Crash Bandicoots and all those games, and they're on there. Jack and Dexter, all the good ones. But no, with them. So I bought the top tier, but with mid tier, it has access to all the new games, which is what I've been playing. Immediately, I downloaded the Spider-Man Miles Morales game, bro. Top tier game, bro. I had never had that much fun playing single player in a very long time.
Really? I'm super jealous about that because I want to play those Spider-Man games so bad. And I really haven't even watched Into the Spider-Verse. And I've heard that that's like a lot of people claim that that's like the best Spider-Man.
Yeah. And you definitely need to watch that Into the Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
Sick movie.
Yeah, I need to watch it because I've heard multiple people say that it's like super good. Miles Morales is just a cool take on Spider-Man.
Yeah. Hey, actually, good news for you. Epic is dropping the Spider-Man remastered game.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so it's the one just before Miles Morales.
Yeah, like the original. Like not the original, but
right.
the newer of the original, because like they had that one. I think it was the Miles Morales one.
And now they're coming out with another one.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
and bro, like I love that they've just kind of adapted to the Spider-Verse deal. Because you in the Miles Morales game, you actually work side by side with Pete. So
yeah, I'm excited for a lot of these PlayStation games that are coming out. I'm just also like a little bummed because I have my PlayStation, but really I need like a PS5 if I'm going to really benefit from some of these newer games.
Yeah.
God of War being one of them. But good news is you have a PlayStation 5, so I can always go over and check them out. But
Bro, if you don't have one and Ragnarok drops, we are playing that side by side.
yeah, that's one game I definitely want to play super bad. So
Yeah.
I don't want to wait for it to be like, eventually coming out on PC.
Yeah.
If it does. I know that the newest one has dropped on PC, but who knows how long it would be before Ragnarok does.
Right. Well, which is a weird take for PlayStation, because if that's like their strongest solo game, why would they put it on PC?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know either. But whatever. They got their own plans.
Yeah. Um I actually been playing Far Cry 5. I noticed that it was free on Xbox Game Pass.
Mhm.
And so I was like, man, I'm going to check that out because I've always wanted to. And I even noticed after downloading it that they offer in game, at least the offer is in game that I see all the time, but 60% off of Far Cry 6. But I'm getting pretty far in it. So for those of you that have never played, basically you have like this huge map, right? It is free roam, and it kind of splits the map into three different sections that you kind of need to conquer without like ruining premises and stuff. I've conquered officially two sections. I'm on my third.
There
So
you go.
yeah, I was talking with you about the game today, and came home and spent a little bit of time and was able to beat the second part, and it was pretty good.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to beat the third part. For some reason I thought the third part was actually the main guy, but I'm realizing now that it's a different person. So um I'm just really enjoying the game. I will say I get burnt on it. I'm finding that I'm getting burnt on it, and I think part of that has to do with just some of the little missions you got to do here and there,
Yeah.
like same kind of Assassin's Creed free roam burnout I can get sometimes. So really, I'm trying not to force myself to play it. So, one of the biggest things was I played it with you. It does have co-op, and it's so much more fun. So going back and playing like solo, it's more serious,
Yeah.
and it's obviously you can't have somebody that's going to come pick you up. So I've just been enjoying it in like little portions at a time,
Yeah.
and it's doing a lot better that way. But it is a really good game, and part of that too, I'm not really utilizing the help that you can call in enough, and I think that would probably make it a little bit more fun. I do like that once you take over an area, the like help and support shows up like a lot more. So that's kind
Yeah.
of fun. Like if you're going back to like knock out some stuff you may have missed, all of a sudden people just start coming in and like helping you, and you're like, all right, sick. But
Yeah.
yeah, really good game, and one that of the entire series probably has the best antagonist.
Yeah.
So
Well, watch your tongue, man. Like
well, I'm saying like one of that has like, because I know you said that Far Cry 3 was probably the best.
the best bad guy that's ever existed in any video game.
Yeah. But Far Cry 5, like I think has a pretty cool like premise. It's like based around like a cult. Um, so they're kind of trying to take over this land, and you're trying to take it back over from them. You're like a deputy or a rookie. Um,
you, you know what I really like about all this
hmm.
is just since you haven't played it before, like just hearing how innocent you sound with it. Because
Oh,
that game, like, don't don't give up hope. Like, do not get burnt out. Like, if you're starting to feel that way,
mhm.
focus on the story. And that goes with any Far Cry
Yeah.
game.
I find that like what I'm doing mostly is I just like enjoying the landscape. So I'm just traversing roads and
Hmm.
along the road, just taking over outpost after outpost
Yeah.
so that it goes a lot quicker
Yeah.
instead of like, hey, go do this mission for me. I'm just like
Right.
enjoying like the blow stuff up, like go in, trying to be stealthy. And I love that it gives you the option to do both.
Yeah. Oh no, that SEAL Team 6 move that we did on the
Yeah.
statue was so fun.
Oh yeah. Yeah, there's like a huge statue that you can like blow up, and I just had Jeremy in the helicopter, and like I like pulled up, like flew the helicopter sideways, like dropped him off, and he like was like running through, like shooting anybody that was like still inside the statue. Meanwhile, I was just like outside, like is sick.
Yeah.
So
No,
yeah,
that
that's
game's
really all I've
amazing.
been playing aside from I haven't really been into Fortnite this week. I really this weekend would like to hop back on it and just knock out some weeklies because I don't want to miss out.
Yeah, we need to get
But
Darth Vader.
yeah, because we do need to get Darth Vader, and I don't want to miss out on that. But I did notice that they have Indiana Jones challenges now, so you can
Hmm.
get stuff for that. I'm not as excited for that as I am just really trying to streamline this Darth Vader stuff. So,
Oh yeah.
but yeah, man. So that's really all I've been up to. And I know that you were playing that Spider-Man game, and then you said you downloaded, what was the other one? Ghost
The
Recon?
Guardians. Well, so yeah, I've actually downloaded a ton of games.
Yeah.
So I downloaded on my PC. I got Breakpoint Ghost Recon.
Okay.
Super fun game. However, I highly recommend to get it with people. So
Hmm.
I'm probably going to delete that one and kind of let it sit in the vault. But super fun, like stealthy game. It felt like a Splinter Cell game, really, just how in depth the stealth was.
Yeah.
Um, Far Cry 5, I downloaded it strictly to play with you. I've
Yeah.
played that game. I've beaten it. Like I've gone every ending on that game.
Yeah, and I'm curious about that because so far I don't know how I can really get
it's
alternate.
it's Far Cry, so it's always like the final choice.
Uh,
And also, just so you know, starting in Far Cry 4, 5, and 6, the first choice you make. And they were really in Far Cry 5, they were really hinting at what to do to just get the ending. You can beat Far Cry in 10 minutes, each one. And that's like the fun part that no one knows about. That's the one that you play the game, you beat it, and then you start over and then get that ending.
yeah. I'm like really trying to think about what I could have done
You really want me
differently.
to tell you?
Well, no, because if anybody wants to play, I mean, the game's been out long enough. I mean, it's
Dude,
already Far
it's
Cry
been
6. And
years.
I feel like that you've told me about it, but the only thing I could think about is maybe shooting somebody in the beginning instead of trying to capture or something like that.
No,
No.
no, it's always like a peaceful resolution, except for 6.
I know one of them you said you just get up from the table and it ends it.
Yeah, that's 4.
Okay.
So yeah, 4, like the whole beginning is like you're sitting at a dinner table. He runs off to go kill the rebels. And like if you get up, you join the rebels. But if you just sit there for 10 minutes and you legitimately wait for him to get back, he takes you to dump off your mom's ashes, which is the whole point of the game. And yeah. And
Okay.
I mean, and it's awesome because you can either do that and you complete your objective,
Mm.
or at the end you can either kill him and let the rebels take over and they run the country into the ground, sadly, or you can let him escape and he gives you the country for you to run in his place. And that's the
Mm.
best thing about Far Cry games is every game, bro, it just does this. You never know if
Yeah, I'm like really like curious on what I could like what you could do differently because it really just kind of
what is something that they kept saying? What did the sheriff just like keep saying
That they
over and
shouldn't
over?
go there.
Yeah, and he said, just leave all's well enough alone.
I don't even know what that means. I don't even know the hint. All's well.
Well, if I literally go any farther, I'll tell you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know if
I'm
you really
already
want that.
not going for that ending because it's not possible at this point.
So just don't handcuff John Seed. Don't handcuff him and just leave.
Oh, but they like tell you to handcuff him. Oops, sorry.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's
Exactly.
funny.
Yeah, if you don't handcuff him and you leave, like none of the shit ever happens. They don't freak out. They don't imprison anybody.
Damn. Well, I'm definitely gonna go back and try that just to see.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fun just to like go back. It only
Dude,
takes like 20
the thing
minutes.
I will tell you, if you guys are interested in playing this game, and it is one of those games, dude, that it is eerily like very creepy. There's like moments where he's like just staring in like into your eyes, like you're sitting there playing, and it's a screen where he's just talking to you. He's like, I just don't know why they keep pushing. You know, the Lord will take you places if you just allow him to speak through you. But let me tell you, we will find you. And you're just like, oh, dog shit. I'm like, shit. Yeah, I'm just like, I like just said, dude, just like talking to you in such a like calming yet like concerning like voice, and you're just like,
Yeah.
me? I just video game. I'm just playing the video game, dude. Chill. But yeah, really good game. If for it being free, if you have not played it, definitely download it. I am really enjoying it. I'm excited to play more with you.
Yeah.
And really push through this final area. I think that's another thing too. When you know you're like, it's the last area. It's just like,
Yeah.
ready to get through it. But yeah, so well, cool, man. You also said real quick that you downloaded Guardians of the Galaxy. That's one I really wanted to play. I'm super jealous about you getting to play that.
Super cool game, dude. Super cool. I haven't gotten too far in it, but now that I've beaten Spider-Man,
I'd like to see you like stream that, or at least like in Discord, like stream it that way.
Well, since it's on the PlayStation, I won't be able to.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I could stream on my Twitch easily.
Yeah. That's one of those games that I've heard really good reviews about, and I'd like to see.
Yeah.
Or play just for myself.
Yeah. Gotta get you a PS5, dog.
I know it, man. I know it. Well, all right, man. Well, let's wrap this thing up. Cool. I'm looking forward to about to go on vacation. So, I'll be heading out for a little bit, just a couple days. But I'm looking forward to like being able to get to a point where we're a little bit more settled and kind of can check out some of these games together. And more of these ones are going to be coming out. One of the ones that I messaged you about was one that they announced on that Xbox Bethesda showcase, which was Akira. Was it was the sword fighting online.
Narca.
Yeah.
So it starts with an N, but the sword fighting battle royale.
I almost downloaded that one. That one looks pretty cool. I just wanted to see if I had enough friends that would play it, because I didn't want to play it by myself. But,
that's fair.
But like more of those games are going to be coming out, so we'll be able to give them a shot. But
I actually just downloaded Century Age of Ashes.
Oh, nice. Is that like a real-time strategy, or?
That is a flying combat PvP game, but it's dragons. So instead of like airplanes, you're fighting dragons.
Huh. That's pretty cool. What was that on Steam?
On Epic, and it was free.
Oh, sick.
It just dropped the other day. I was like, that looks sick. It was like a Viking dude riding like a Viking themed dragon. And, like,
you're always really good about finding those like hidden games as soon as they drop.
I don't know. Maybe I just got a knack for it.
Yeah. Well, that's a good thing. That's a good thing.
Yeah.
Well, all right, let's wrap this thing up, lunch lady, and and head on out of here. Thank you all so much for joining us for yet again another episode. We'll catch you next time. We hope that no matter where you are or what you're playing, we can get you one step closer to clutching that dub. Hope you all have a good week. See you next time.
Later, guys.
Yeah.